TikTok could essentially be banned from the United States. I don't know. I guess that affects people's money for creating content. I'm a millennial. I have a regular job.
So I got a real job. That's what you said originally.
I mean, well, the reality is that in these times, there are a lot of creators and people make a lot of money off of doing content, whether that be TikTok, Instagram,
OnlyFans,
wherever, so people take this TikTok ban very seriously. I love TikTok actually for my own personal scroll and entertainment. I'm actually a little happy that they might ban it so that I won't have to do the work of being a content creator, because how long has it been, Marie, Yumi, that I've been saying that I got to do this content stuff? Years, right? And I just can't get into it because I'm not that girl. So I've given up. If you guys gonna ban it, let it be.
I just want to ask a question. So if they ban TikTok, wouldn't everybody just migrate somewhere else?
No. And that's the thing. So
tell me why not?
Because I would argue every social media platform has their successors. And just because that audience is typically here, they don't translate well over there. So, like the people on TikTok, I would say the avatar of TikTok is different than the avatar on Facebook. That's also different than the avatar of Instagram.
By avatar, do you mean like the populate or the demographic of the population that subscribes to that?
Yeah, like the premier consumer.
Okay.
Right? The idealistic consumer of each one. Now, don't get me wrong. We're probably, majority of us, no matter your age, is on a social media platform. But there's, like myself, I'm an Instagram person. I would prefer Instagram over TikTok and Facebook, right? But I see, the one thing that I've noticed personally, and maybe I'm biased, if you can make it on Instagram, you can make it on almost every other platform. If you can make it on TikTok, it doesn't usually, translate into the others. Even YouTube, there's some big time YouTubers that can't be popular on Instagram, but they can have, hundreds or millions of subscribers on YouTube, but they cannot make that transition. But Instagram, I feel like, is more of the central hub because it's the first young social media, right? Facebook was the first real social media.
Gen Z created, well, not Gen Z. What's the Gen X?
It's ours, is the millennials. Thank you very much.
TikTok?
No, I'm talking about Instagram. So it's Instagram, if I just argue that it became popular in 2012, I might be off a year or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
2012 or 13, yeah. I remember I was a freshman in college.
With TikTok?
No. Jesus Christ.
Are you okay?
Instagram.
With Instagram.
Yo,
Sorry.
Instagram.
That's why she's on.
Jesus.
I'm thinking TikTok.
That's
Sorry.
a TikTok brain.
I'm
It's just
really?
scrolling. Right? But so I would say that because it's kind of like.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's the innovator, so it has a special place, But yeah, there are people like my cousin. He makes 6 figures on TikTok.
Doing what?
Talks in his car.
About what?
It's like.
Honestly, it don't even really matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter what you talk about. If you gain
well, what I'm saying is that he makes 6 figures. So I'm interested to know what he's talking about.
So I mean, he just talks.
I can put about 10 minutes to the side every day to go talk in my car.
Shit. But and you know what I realized? And I was just actually looking at all the videos that I have on TikTok. So I would say in the last 12 or 18 months, I've accumulated 200,000 followers on TikTok, right? And I only did it just to prove that I could do it, And I was like, damn, my biggest videos have this sad-ass, depressing music behind it. And his videos, my cousins, they always have this sad-ass, depressing music. And he's like, basically, first, he was never actually talking. He was just looking at the camera and it'd be a paragraph saying, if that man left you, then that was probably the best thing for you. I don't know. Just make some shit up. And he wasn't actually speaking at all. and he was just running numbers up.
Like, is he good looking or like what is it? Like, why?
No,
I mean,
but it's like
my family is
whether-
beautiful. I mean, you see my children. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's different. We talking about like this way,
Right, but it's
not
like
that
whatever
way.
the paragraph says, it probably got a lot of reshares
Yes.
and people related to whatever the hell was on
Gotcha.
the picture. And then if you do that enough, always post something that is relatable to other people. It's like, I like this page because they're always saying what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a meme, but it's a video, if that makes sense. But it's kind of like a still video. It's weird.
I understand.
But yeah, so I mean, he's made a lot of money off that, plus the lives. So I would say, and I would argue that lives on TikTok is probably the best lives
Yeah,
to
TikTok
actually make money
creators
on.
love live, actually.
Yeah.
They be sending things on there too.
I actually
They
didn't
make
even know
money
they
on
had
them
lives.
lives. I don't know how to do it, but they do. I
That's how
actually
those
found out.
NPCs are a lot. A lot of them.
Yeah, you heard of
Them gamers.
Streamlab, right? So
But you
Streamlab.
know what? That's not about TikTok. So,
Yes, it is. So
um,
so Streamlab is something that people who are TikTokers, they'll utilize Streamlab and they'll go live on TikTok on all of their socials.
using that.
Yeah, at one time. So a lot of people they'll
There's
utilize
another
it
one.
and they go ahead and make money from that. But yeah, I mean,
I mean,
there's money to be made there.
I'm sorry. It's just hard for me to relate, just because I'm not.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they start saying they laying off at my job, now that's what I care about.
that's their job, right?
You know. So
Now, if they said they're banning Instagram,
I don't give a damn.
I think it'd be a lot more crazier
No,
than TikTok.
Like everyone will be in a frenzy.
Yeah, Instagram is like people's lives.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna be honest. Like they ban all this shit tomorrow, I'm gonna be just fine.
I feel like
if anything, like I'm literally, instead of like looking at my phone before I go to bed, I'm just gonna like read a book or watch TV or something. And the thing is that I do enjoy a lot of the content, because of the type of content that I guess I get on my feed, but I also read a lot. So if they gone, I mean, I don't know what to say.
That
Shit,
works
I
for
ain't gonna
people
lie.
that
If they
can
gone,
disconnect.
we gonna be running doubles because that shit pays my rent. That shit pays my bills. Every day I post, I make a decent amount of money.
Well, I would say that I would also have a love-hate relationship with Instagram leaving if that were to happen.
Instagram.
Just but for the opposite reason. I don't find Instagram being that entertaining as TikTok, but I do have to keep my Instagram up, to promote myself, to promote my modeling, to promote my cake business. But with it gone, I guess we would be forced to go back to the old way of doing
Television.
things.
Facebook.
Well, I think people
Mailing
would just
shit.
go back to what they know most, which I think is Instagram, and I think Instagram plays with the numbers, probably like other platforms do, and I think that it would drive so much traffic back to Instagram that would be like the old ways where you post a picture and you just get like 1 million views or whatever the case may be, because things about Instagram is they try these new things out and they make it super hot. Like Reels, for example. When you used to post Reels, it used to be super, you used to get so much engagement off of Reels. And then when they turn it off, now they're like, okay, go back to pictures. Because people were like, hey, we liked Instagram when it wasn't interactive and it wasn't videos. So we liked it just for the pictures. So they try to cater to two different audiences. And so they pushed the button and they took all the engagement down from Reels and put it back to posts.
Yeah.
So I think with TikTok gone, it would be less videos, clearly. And it would have pushed all the traffic back to Instagram is what I'm saying. Or even YouTube or any place else besides TikTok. Because
Not the book.
I like Facebook Marketplace. That's all. I don't do anything else on Facebook besides.
I don't have it, but it seems like the book was like the
I feel like the book is more or less for.
Don't be trying to steal my shit, because I know ain't nobody out there calling it the book.
No.
I was actually trying to catch up just now. I thought she meant a literal book.
No.
Keep up.
Like,
Keep up.
We knew.
Right.
I also do think it depends on what kind of content you're consistent in making, right? So if you're consistent in making reels, they're going to favor the reels. But I remember when reels first came out, they did put all the attention on reels and made it very incentivized to.
They were paying us for it.
No, they still pay you
They
for reels,
still,
but
yeah.
it's nowhere. It's like less than a tenth of what they used to pay you for.
Yeah.
Less than a tenth.
What's her name? Jasenia came on here and she said how Facebook and Meta owed her over $400,000 from it.
Oh,
Alright.
wow.
Believe that.
Because like whatever
Said,
metric
that little
system,
bitch is making money. Cut her off.
well, yeah, whatever metric system that they had, a lot of the influencers who had the reach at that time were able to exceed those numbers and accumulate all these dollars that were owed. And when that was happening at an influx, they were like, wait, time out.
Yeah.
That's why they started throttling down the numbers and changing the metrics, and they're constantly redoing and
Did she get
redefining
her
it.
money?
No.
I mean, I don't know. This was, 2 years ago when she came on here? We were at
I
the
don't
other
understand,
spot.
but why? Like, I guess I imagine that she knows what she was owed because she gets like a statement of some sort,
You get a statement monthly.
right? So it says Jasenia, right? It says Facebook owes Jasenia or whatever company.
X amount.
They owe X amount of money, and they just were like withholding the check or something.
No, I mean, I don't know exactly. Maybe, did she say it on our show? She might have explained it then. And she's been speaking to them actively, like trying to get, yep. Yeah.
Probably just end up being a settlement. We're going to wrap this up. The key note in this is remember, they are giving it away for free
To somebody.
to somebody.
To Rome.
So make it you. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you liked our topics because we were kind of just spitballing ideas and just picking each other's brains this segment. Make sure you look out for Ask Amanda and write in to her segments or columns.
Give me all of the things.
Give her all the things. And
She doesn't answer.
please remember to like, subscribe, and
do.
follow. And until next time.
Bye
guys.
Bye guys.
Amanda, you read the whole thing and she
No, say
downplayed
you
it.
read the whole thing.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know where people went to school.
Amanda, I read the whole thing and you downplayed it.
Okay.
Got this chin.
Hey.
It's sweating her life away.
Can't you see what you do to me? Our love was meant to be. Oh yeah, that
My parents.
Keep Keisha Pale.
What?
He don't dance.
Nah, I don't do that.
I don't dance.
I don't appease to the